Man, let's be real about life. You know who it is. The David Ruffin of this shit. Capo Bravado. One of the newest members of Bags and Bodies. You hear me? One of the newest members of URL TV. You hear me? I'm just tapping in. Shout out my nigga Ace, man. Me being from New Orleans, I'm a super Lil Wayne fan. So I could appreciate anything dealing with the dedication. Shout out Dedication TV, man. Make sure you subscribe to the platform on everything. Ace, what's up?
Yeah. What up? What's going on, man? Salute to everybody that's tuning in. Salute to everybody that's listening. It's your boy Acito Dedication TV podcast, episode number 9. Whew, we creeping up there, man. We creeping up there. Listen, man. I'm not trying. I be telling my man we gotta take trying out of the vocabulary. I am doing. Taking this shit to a whole nother level. You know, I sat down the other day, was having a conversation with my homie, just brainstorming, going over a couple of my ideas that I had in my head, and I came up with a really dope concept and like marketing, like I guess you could say like marketing wise, to help push and like elevate the podcast as a whole. So y'all just stay tuned, man. Y'all just stay tuned and pay attention, man, because y'all gonna love it. Y'all gonna love it. Trust and believe me, man. Okay, it's so much to talk about, man. That's going on in battle rap, music, like every single week, man. Every single week, there's so much from announcements to new release, spontaneous release. Okay, we have all of these battles. Trust me, I'm overwhelmed with work. I got so many recaps because I'm really tapping into the recaps. Okay, like I wasn't really like trying to tap into that lane because there's a lot of bloggers, you know, that cover the recaps. You know, there's certain, you know, bloggers that you could just specifically go to. They're very intricate. They break down every single bar. And me, I'm gonna be honest, nigga, I'm not breaking every single bar. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. Now, if it's a battle that I really, really like, yes, I'm going to break it down. I'm gonna give you a couple bars that I like, certain key points, deliveries. You know, I'm gonna point those things out. But I'm like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna bring my element to the game. You know, it's not gonna be like everybody else's, but you're gonna get my opinion. So some people may do that. They may have their own opinion about who won or lost with a battle. They may watch a couple other recaps. You know, go to Let's Talk Battle Rap and go to different polls and shit like that and tally it up and get, you know, their verdicts for the battle. So, you know, I'm gonna contribute that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna contribute that, man. But let's get into it, man. I'm not gonna hold y'all, man, because there's so much to get into. And we're not gonna drag this, okay? So let's talk about Murda Mook versus New Jerzey Twork. So shout out to URL. They finally made an announcement with the Homecoming 2 card. Now, the last that I heard was the venue was supposed to be Irving Plaza, just how the first Homecoming was. Now that's changed. Now that probably would kind of make sense to why we weren't getting any details as far as the event. All we knew was Murda Mook was on the card. You know what I'm saying? So it's New Jerzey Twork and Murda Mook is the headline. So that's big, man. That's a big, big announcement. You know, a lot of people like myself, I kind of thought it was Briz, but it's just like, I don't know, man. Briz is a real funny character, man. Like, you see him in the spaces a lot. You know, he will go on Instagram Live. You know, he'll be in Twitter and shit like that. And then you'll also see him at events. Like, I seen him at Battle Academy. I saw him at the final exams. He was at the Civil War. Like, he's popping up to battle rap events. Like, he's outside. It's not like he's just being a spectator and just not contributing anything. Like, he's there. Like, he's in the trenches. You know what I'm saying? Like, no pun intended. But I thought we probably would have saw him, but nah, we probably won't see Briz no time soon. I'm really done over that. I just wanted to just kind of like speak to the speculation of people thinking that Briz was going to be the one battling Mook, but it's actually New Jerzey Twork. Now, me personally, I like it. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I don't know if this is a good look for Murda Mook per se. You know, him beating Twork. I mean, there is like a storyline there because they were talking shit some time ago, but I mean, like, let's just look at Twork, bro. Twork has been on a tear. Like, he's arguably has not really lost a battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not been choking or stumbling. You know, he's had a couple of, you know, backouts from, like, smaller leagues. But when it comes to like the big leagues, you know what I'm saying, like the URLs and stuff like that. And I think he did a couple other like small joints, like one rounders. I think he battled Jade in a one rounder, but he's been showing up, man. He's been showing up, and he's been really like trying to remove that stigma of being choke prone and not coming prepared, you know, taking too many battles, you know. So I don't know, man. He just had the Jazz battle. I thought that was an incredible battle, low key in the runnings for like top 5, top 10 battle of the year. So I don't know, man. This right here, there's not really much that you could play off. If you look how Mook was tactical against Geechee Gotti, he had a lot in his favor. You know, the bars were more catered to New York City. You got a West Coast dude coming to New York. You could play off the Biggie, the Pop Smoke, the P&B Rod. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got, what he said, something like, y'all got houses or we got stoops and stuff. Like, it was certain play on words that he could use a lot. It was a whole lot that he could use to his advantage. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what kind of propelled him to get that victory against Geechee Gotti, because I had Geechee 3-0. You know what I'm saying, in my predictions. And man, don't get me started with that. But against New Jerzey Twork, Jersey, New York, is like, what really could you say besides the known choke prone, you backing out of battles and shit, not having media not cover it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not too much that's not already known that you could say about Twork. So it's like, you really gotta have to rap with Twork. And me personally, I don't think Murda Mook can rap with Twork. I think as an overall better rapper, I think New Jerzey Twork. I think Twork better rapper. I think Twork makes better music. I don't know, man. I got Twork 2-1. I don't think he a 30 Mook in New York, but I mean, we got to see, man. We got to see if they have a face-off, if they going to talk shit and really like sell this matchup. Because if this is the headline, I don't know. I don't know what else to expect the rest on this card. You know, I saw Tay Rock put a tweet out basically, you know, congratulating New Jerzey Twork, you know, saying that he's proud of him, and he's like, I wish I was on this card. I don't know, he could be capping, but it kind of makes sense. Like, who the hell could Tay Rock battle on this card? He done battled everybody. He's been battling almost every fucking month. So it's like, who could he just battle Jack Boy? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's battling down, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Respectfully. He's battling down. There's only like a selected few, and they're not on URL. Big K, Easy to Block Captain. Shit. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he done battled everybody else. I'm trying to think who else, like, unless he go battle like a Coach Coleon or, you know what I'm saying? But he still got a lot more to do as far as in his career. But I don't know, man. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about Murda Mook and New Jerzey Twork? Like, really think to yourself, do y'all feel like this is box office? Like, this is going to sell tickets? Because Twork sells tickets. You know what I mean? We're not going to act like he don't sell tickets. He does. Murda Mook, I mean, it's in New York, so I can't remember the exact venue per se, but I do know that, you know, this is going to be interesting leading up to it. You know what I mean? It's going to be going down December 11th, I believe. No, December 10th, pardon me. It's going down December 10th, and that's on a Sunday too. You know what I'm saying? It's going down on a Sunday. So, I don't know, man. You want to stay tuned? I believe the venue is the Racket. You know what I mean? The Racket, 431 West 16th Street, New York. Yep. So the 10th, man. So we'll see what's going to happen, man. But shout out to URL, man. Incredible year. Incredible year. Let's get into Easy to Block Captain, bro. Jesus. Easy to Block Captain is back outside. He already said that he's working on another card right after this this card he just had with a bunch of like new people that's on the trenches. I believe Cuban and I think what's his name? Muwap. I think Muwap is his name. Pardon me if I messed your name up, fam. I just can't remember off the top of my head. But I know I saw a lot of clips and highlights, and I heard that battle was crazy. So I'm gonna definitely check that out. But we got Easy to Block Captain, bro. You know what I'm saying? Versus John the Don. Wow. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Who would have thought? Who would have thought we would have got this battle right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, I thought maybe this battle probably would have happened sometime next year. I thought it would have really went down on bullpen how it originally was. Supposed to be $50,000 on the floor, and that was the negotiation. You know what I mean? Easy was going to come there, and I guess they would have made it like a trenches versus bullpen, but at the time, Easy didn't really build his staff as far as having his own talent. Now he's starting to do that. You're starting to see, you know, a lot of talent from that specific camp start to blossom and really come to the light. You know, he has affiliations like K Walker, you know what I'm saying? K Walker, Battle Academy, you know, but he's very neutral when it comes to like both sides, and just he's all for Philadelphia. But I ain't mad at this, bro. 20K on the floor. This is like a week after, I believe, of Homecoming 2. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not mistaken, that this joint is going down on the 16th, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, December 16th, yo. Wow. 25 grand on the floor. Winner takes all. You know what I mean? Like, even if it was in Atlanta, it's now that it's in New Jersey, in Philadelphia, I got Easy clearly taking this, bro. Like, my thing is this, like, John, you've had a plethora of battles, okay? You've had a plethora of battles. These battles have not been, like, outstanding. Like, you haven't had a performance on the level of Mr. Wavy, Jack Boy, Chess, Hitman. I've not seen a dynamic performance or a back and forth of that magnitude. So it's like, bro, you going up against somebody like an easy to block captain that's been putting on incredible performances. Even when he was on URL, the Fonz battle, even though, you know, they had him losing, but that was a fire battle. T-Top, fire. T-Rex, fire. Chess, incredible. Classic. Then you go to like the battles, you know what I'm saying? Like Goods, fire. You know what I'm saying? Reed Dollars, fire. Diz, sloppy, but the battle still was good though. It still was good. I ain't gonna say sloppy. It was a good battle. That was a good battle. I would say that was a good battle. But it's like, bro, Hitman Holla, incredible performance. So it's like easy to block captain and Geechee Gotti. Like, how can I forget the Geechee Gotti battle? Easy to block captain has been giving us what we want and what we expect from him, and even more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like with you, John, I don't know, like, you lose this battle here, man, you really gonna just be a league owner, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. You know what I mean? You battle 40, you battle Mr. Fab, you battle Chef Trez, you battle Jay Mills. I mean, these battles are like, the 40 bars was a good battle. I like that. That was a really good battle. I haven't seen Mr. Fab. I saw little bits and pieces of Jay Mills, but I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it real. I got easy 2-1, maybe 3-0 clear. The only thing, John popping his shit, he's so confident, like he gonna clear Easy, he gonna get this money. Easy can't fuck with him, as he should say. But my thing is like, what the fuck are you gonna say to Easy that hasn't been said already? Geechee pretty much drove that angle to the dirt. So it's like, what do you want to do? You gonna bring Pat Poose? That's the only way I can see you winning. You bring Pat Poose out. If you bring Pat Poose out, my nigga, with a clever fucking round, and you got Pat spitting some bars, then you probably can win the battle. Other than that, what the fuck can you say? You said Geechee didn't use what you wanted to use. So I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know. I don't know, bro. But I'm definitely gonna be staying tuned to that. We haven't got the full card yet, but from what I see, it's bullpen versus trenches. So I saw Bad News put a tweet out basically saying he ain't battling on the card. So I don't know who John is gonna get. Loso, I know he's on URL, so I don't know if he's under contracts. I don't know if he can battle on the trenches. So I don't know. He got Clone, I know that. But shit, who else? You know what I mean? Like, I might be forgetting some people, but there's only a couple of people that I know that stand out. Maybe Chef Trez, but Chef Trez, I think, is under contract as well, too. So it's like, I don't know. But that's going to be real interesting to see, man. Easy to block captain versus John the Don. 25,000 on the floor, going down December 16th, right after Homecoming. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be real interesting to see, man. So we're going to stay tuned for that, man. Let's get into new music, man. First of all, before I get into new music, this episode is sponsored by Dedicated Media merchandise, okay? Make sure you guys log on to dedicatedmediallc.com and get your exclusive brand new youth dedication t-shirts, okay? This is an exclusive release. You know what I mean? Like, it will only be a specific amount sold on the website. So make sure you guys go over there and check it out. We got all sizes, man. Extra small all the way up to extra large youth sizes, okay? So check that out, man. We got the holidays coming around the corner. Get something for your peoples, man. Take care of the babies, man. Take care of the babies, man. All right? But let's get into new music, okay? Shout out to Young Jerzey, man. Oh, my God. Young Jerzey dropped I Might Forgive, but I Don't Forget. I like that. It kind of reminds me of that Rick Ross, God Forgives, but I Don't title. You know what I mean? But, yo, not gonna hold you, bro. He was putting out cryptic tweets and like photos, basically saying like this album is like a journal. You know, this is like his testimony to everything that he's been through, you know, in the past. From, you know, had a plethora of people speaking out on Jerzey, even when the whole BMF shit was going on and niggas was saying Jerzey was snitching. Yo, he addresses all that in his album, like 25 songs. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you, like the first 6 records on this shit are bangers. Straight up bangers, bro. Like, the production on here is incredible. Like, Jerzey really delivered on this album, bro. Like, really delivered. Like, I still haven't been able to process the full project yet because, I mean, there's so much music on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he did not disappoint me at all. Like, I'm at work listening to this project, and I'm just like, yo, this shit is fire. Undeniable fire. You know what I mean? I don't know if he has any visuals out yet for this project, but I'm telling you, this could have been a double CD. If you dropping this on a vinyl, I need the vinyl for this. I do. I need the vinyl. Like, I'm going to tell you what record that really stood out for me that I think is going to be a super duper anthem and probably will go in his catalog with his hits, you know, like Put On For My City, 17.5, and, you know, Air Force One, Soul Survivor. Like, this record right here, They Don't Love Me. They don't love me. They don't love me no more. They don't love me. Yo, a banger. Banger. That's a hit right there. He got a couple of those on there, bro. You know what I'm saying? He got a record on there where he talks, I can't remember the name of it, but he basically addresses Slick Puller. I think he indirectly mentions Blue Da Vinci. You know what I mean? Like, he going at niggas, bro. He telling his side of the story. You know, there's a couple of people out there getting on interviews, speaking on Jerzey, and I don't know, man. You got to respect it, bro. You have to respect it, man. He's been in the game this long. He also talked about how, you know, when the BMF raids and all that was coming along, he kind of stepped back from BMF because he's like, bro, any real person would step away. If these motherfuckers is hot, the feds is watching them, why would I stand close to them? I'm going to step away. If I'm not included in the paperwork or anything of that nature, if I'm not at risk of getting arrested, I'm going to stay away from these niggas. And niggas, certain people in BMF felt like he was turning their back on him or whatever the case may be. So he touches on that, you know what I'm saying, in a couple songs on this project. But this is definitely an album y'all gonna have to just digest for like a month or so. Like, you really gonna have to deep dive because he's dropping a lot of jewels in here. You know what I'm saying? The beats is slamming, the hooks is fire, like the sequencing, like everything, bro. Like, it's a well-rounded album. I think this will probably go down as one of Jerzey's probably best albums just because of the promotion and the concept behind the project. You know what I'm saying? Like, it kind of feels like this is the last ride per se. And from what I saw, he's not on Def Jam anymore. So this is an independent album. You know what I'm saying? So he's getting everything, every residual, everything from this project. So that's what I think makes it bittersweet because it's independent. It's really strictly him. It's all him. You know, no big backing or anything. And, you know, I'm super proud, bro. I can't wait for him to go back on tour. So I'm definitely pulling up to a Jerzey show. I don't think I've ever been to a Young Jerzey show now that I think about it. I don't think I have, bro. I need to change that. I need to change that, man. But so far, The album is fire. I love it. I'm definitely gonna sit on it before I give a real thorough review. But I definitely wanted to just touch on that briefly, man, because the project is fire. Oh man, let's get to Meg Thee Stallion. Shout out to Meg Thee Stallion, man. She dropped a new single called Cobra. Now, I believe Megan is going to be releasing a brand new album coming up very soon. She's been, in the news, dealing with so much with the Tory Lanez case and things of that nature, but she's finally, stepping out and releasing music. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I would have liked this song to come out first before we heard her on the on the Cardi B record. You know what I'm saying? If she would have dropped this song first, then the Meg Thee Stallion, how do you say Meg Thee Stallion? If she would have dropped the Cobra single first and then did the single with Cardi B, I feel like the rollout would have been even stronger. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would have been stronger, especially right at the time where, like, Tory Lanez, it's like maybe a month after or two, Tory Lanez gets found guilty for shooting her. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just felt like you kind of missed the open mark. You know what I mean? Where I feel like the project probably would have been a little bit more impactful. Just my opinion. You know what I mean? Just my personal opinion. But I love this, though. I love that she's really rapping on this shit. She's talking her shit. She's telling her side of the story. You know what I mean? Just briefly in this single here, you know what I mean? She looks amazing. Meg always looks amazing, bro, body-wise. Like, you know what I mean? Like, aside from the twerking and all that, like, she's a very, from what I understand, she's stallion, so she's tall. But she, like, really, carries herself really, really well, bro. Like, really, really well. But one of my critiques from Meg, and I had this conversation with somebody on Twitter, I just felt like she stopped tapping into her lyrical bag. Now, there was records, that I missed that people brought to my attention that I went back and I listened to. But just like the singles, like I'm talking about like the big records that would get pushed out, it was so sex explicit and the lyrics were really ABC cheesy. Like, I didn't feel like she was really pushing her pen to the point where I felt like it was making a mark per se. You know what I mean? I felt like that's how I be feeling sometimes with like certain artists, like niggas that I know that are superly lyrically inclined. I feel like because they're lyrically inclined, they could just write just anything, you know what I mean? Because it's a single, or the case may be. Like, that's why you gotta really appreciate niggas like Drake, Hove, niggas that mastered the art of making like fire singles and still lyrically barring niggas in the song. You know what I mean? So I felt like Meg just wasn't really giving the fans that per se. But with this single right here, I feel like even with this whole album, you know what I'm saying? I feel like with this whole album, she's definitely going to deliver. You know what I mean? She's definitely gonna be talking on this joint. You know what I mean? She's gonna be addressing a lot of stuff. Probably with the Tory Lanez situation. She dropped a couple of bars in there hinting that, Party cheated on her. You know what I'm saying? She caught him in the bed getting head from somebody. I don't know. That's kind of crazy, my nigga. You know what I mean? I see that going crazy all over Twitter and shit. But I don't know. You know what I mean? This is her chance, to basically tell her side of the story. You know what I mean? And what other way to do it through your art? I think this is the best way for you to tell your stories. Do it through your art. You know what I mean? So shout out to Meg Thee Stallion. Like I said, I love the single. I love the video. I like the concept behind it. You know what I mean? Like, she really talking her shit. You know what I mean? Like, I like it, bro. I like it. I'm looking forward to the album. I don't know when the album is coming. Hopefully it's coming soon. Hopefully we get it before the end of the year, because I think when you drop a powerful single like this, and even with all the controversy, there's so much for her to talk about. Tory Lanez, Party, the things she going through with her label. I think she left Rock Nation, if I'm not mistaken, or she is. I don't know. Like, she's going through a lot. Matter of fact, I think she did. She said she's 100% independent. So there's a lot to talk about, that she can kind of fulfill her fans with, But shout out to Meg Thee Stallion, man. She definitely doing a thing, and I'm looking forward to hearing more from her and her new album. You know what I mean? What else, man? We'll get through this music, man. Shout out to Benny the Butcher. Oh, my God. Benny the Butcher's about to drop a new album. You know what I mean? Everybody got their shit off. Westside, Conway, Benny. Now it's Benny's turn. You know what I'm saying? Benny, all the BSF guys done drop. Benny's about to drop. He just dropped a new single with Lil Wayne called Big Dog, produced by Alchemist. fucking fire, bro. Fire. And Benny talking that shit on there, bro. I talked to a couple of my peoples, man. They saying, yo, why Benny keep getting cooked on the records, bro? Like, nah, man. Y'all niggas ain't listening hard enough, man. Come on, bro. Like, Benny was on there talking, man. Benny was talking on there with Wayne, bro. Like, come on. We ain't doing that, man. We not doing that. No, sir. But Wayne went crazy. I ain't gonna hold you, yo. For some reason, it's only certain rappers that can really bring the best out of Lil Wayne. I don't know what it is, bro. I don't know what it is. It's only certain people. With this song right here, like, Wayne is rapping. This is the mixtape dedication Wayne. Like, he's rapping on this shit. That's the shit I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, like, this shit fire, bro. Like, I love it, bro. And for this to be like the first single on the project, like, I'm excited, bro. And Benny don't disappoint me, man. Like, I like what he did with Hit Boy. The Hit Boy projects were fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like what he's doing with BSF. You know, I fuck with Benny, bro. And I said this shit, like, I said this shit not in the blog, but I said this shit, you know, to one of my homies. I said, yo, Benny gonna take Meek Mill's spot. I see Meek back outside now. You know, he was about to drop a new album with Ross. Like, he needs that because I felt like Benny is like almost right here of getting the commercial success. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's tapping in with the right producers. He's getting the big features, J. Cole, Wayne, you know what I'm saying? Like, he had one with Drake, something went down with that. But if he would have got that Drake feature, like, I'm telling you, he already got a gold single. You know what I'm saying? Independent. You know what I mean? Well, he's with Def Jam. I can't say independent. But he got a gold single, bro. He got a gold fucking single with J. Cole. Like, he's damn near on that quest. I think he needs, like, maybe, like, another, like, fire single and maybe, like, a radio, I don't want to say maybe chick record, you know what I'm saying? Some of that nature. He out of here, bro. Because he got the streets. He got the bars. His team is fire, full of gunners. Fuego Base, El Camino, Rick Hyde. Who else they got? They got a couple niggas on their team, man. That's fire. Heen. You know what I'm saying? Like, them niggas is, they all got projects out. Fire. You know what I'm saying? So Meek, I know Meek trying to rebuild Dream Chasers. Not to pin Meek and Benny, you know, against one another, but I'm just saying, like, I just feel like when I said in the with the Meg Thee Stallion shit, I felt like with Meek, I'm a real critic of Meek. I feel like Meek can rap better. I feel like, you know, some of the songs that I've heard, I feel like, you know, he's not really putting his pen to the test. He going the easy route, the drug talk, you know, the murder, the rollie, the chicks. Like, I like those pain records, those records where he's being really descriptive and really talking to the audience. I like those records, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like with Benny, you know, with Benny being such a breath of air, you know what I'm saying, to the game, I feel like he's bringing a different dynamic, you know what I mean? And he's also from Buffalo, so it's like they already have their hurdles and things that they got to work up against, but they breaking through, bro. So I just love it, bro. I love it, man. Y'all ain't heard this single, go check it out. I'm pretty sure this Benny album is definitely coming this month because he's teasing a lot of pictures and videos and things of that nature. So I'm definitely looking forward to this, man. Shout out to Benny the Butcher doing his motherfucking thing, man. The Butcher coming, nigga. Always want to do that. Man, what else we got, man? What else we got? Shout out to my brother Larry June. Shout out to Larry June, man. If you don't know, I'm a big fucking Larry June fan, bro. I ain't scared to say it or ashamed of it, man. That nigga right there, that's the soundtrack to my life, man. For like the past 4 years, that's the soundtrack to where I'm at in life. Larry June, man. He dropping another collab album with Cardo. Shout out to Cardo. You know what I mean? I got Cardo. Shout out to my nigga Cardo, man. Shout out to his photographer, man. They sent me a fire fucking photo from my studio. Autograph signed by Cardo, man. I'm tapped in, bro. I got autograph joints from Larry June as well. Like, I'm tapped in. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole TFM, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, man. But the night shift, okay? November 10th. We got the release date, y'all. November 10th, the night shift. Larry June Cardo. It's fire, bro. We already got 3 singles out. You know what I'm saying? Off the Blade. What else he got? He got a couple dope joints on there. He dropped the interlude single too. I think his name is Blast, if I'm not mistaken. I think his name is Blast. Fire, yo. He's fire. I think, matter of fact, I think I heard him on Dom Kennedy, if I'm not mistaken. I think he was on Dom Kennedy's album. I think so. It's called Without You, featuring Blast. But yeah, like I said, he got Chops on the Blade. That's one of the singles from the project. There was another one that dropped too that was fire. I think it was the first one, The Good Kind. Yo, I'm telling you, Larry don't disappoint. And he's one of those dudes that's consistent, drops consistent, always dropping merch. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Midnight Organic. Like, I'm telling you, man, if you listening to this podcast and you in your 30s like me, and you want some motivation, you want some get money, you want something that's going to uplift you and add some type of inspiration and substance to your life, you need to listen to Larry June, male or female. You need to listen to Larry June. I advise you to go to Apple Music, go to all of the past catalog. Matter of fact, just DM me. Hit me up. I'll send you a playlist. I get you right. I got you, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Larry June, man. I'm looking forward to that album. You know what I'm saying? Never disappoints me. Never does. Never does, man. All right, let's get back to battle rap. I know y'all like, damn, this nigga talking about music and shit. Let's get back to the battles. I got y'all. All right, man. So shout out to Jazz the Rapper. So Jazz did a very interesting interview with 3 Lettermen, basically, you know, talking about her battle with New Jerzey Twork. Phenomenal battle. I had Twork edging first and second, but that's one of these battles, bro. You're going to be conflicted. You're going to have to watch it again and again and again. Like, it's so fucking close. But I think it's leaning towards maybe a classic. It could be, man. Like, the battle's fire. But she talked about, you know, her possibly in the runnings for Wody again. You know what I mean? Like, her resume is crazy. Like, she battled a lot of top names and arguably has classics or debatables with them. You know what I'm saying? So, she doing her thing, bro. She also touched on that she's going to be battling again this year. So that put antennas in my head that, okay, it kind of makes sense to have Jazz on Homecoming too, because she bodied Vixen on the first Homecoming. So I would love, trust me, pardon me, I would love to see Jazz the Rapper versus Coffee Brown on Homecoming. I think that would be box office. Now, 3 asked her about Miss Hustle, because I wouldn't mind seeing her and Miss Hustle, but she said she's not interested in that battle. She said that a couple months ago, but she said she's not interested just because of all the drama that surrounded Miss Hustle. You know what I mean? She's got these allegations going on again about her having a ghostwriter, her and Capo going back and forth, and she's talking about suing him and suing bloggers and for defamation of character. It's just, I don't know, bro. It's just a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, for a while, she wasn't really into messy shit. She was just battling, giving us great performances. And that's why I gave her flowers. Because I was real critical of Miss Hustle, man. Like, it's like, yo, Hustle, man, you too fucking talented to be having your name in so much bullshit. Like, why? And she just signed a deal with Jim Jones, with Bird Gang. Like, you make fire music. Like, there's so much other things that you could be doing to add value to your career than doing shit that's taken away from it. You know what I'm saying? So Jazz was just like, I'm just not interested. Like, that battle is just, and I don't blame her. It's not the right timing for it. You know, maybe if Hustle just, you know, kept battling, you had the Eunice battle fire, maybe took one more, then maybe after that, it probably maybe would have made sense. But yeah, unfortunately, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So I don't know. She's saying she's back outside. She also said, listen to this, y'all. She also said, I'm interested in battling an RBE in that blue room. She said, I don't see what the big deal is. It's just a room with lights. I see everybody going crazy over it. But she said, I'm not opposed to it. I would love to battle on RBE. So we could see Jazz the Rapper on RBE? That would be fire. That would be fire. Because listen, we could get a QB rematch. You know what I'm saying? I don't know as far as ladies over there cooking besides QB. You know, you got Caution 757. She's definitely not ready for Jazz. RX, she already battled RX. So it's like, who could ARP get over there that's on the staff, or that's either already solidified in the culture as a female battler? I don't know. Only person I can think of is QB, because she's the only person that's consistently battling over there. She battling niggas and females. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Shout out to Jazz, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, Jazz is definitely in that top rankings, yo. For a moment, I had it being Hustle and Jazz, then Coffee. But you could give the argument that Coffee, that performance she just gave against Shuni, 30 and Shuni, I have her up there over Hustle. Even though the Eunice battle was so fucking fire, it's just the antics take away from the talent, bro. It does. It does, man. I'm not gonna hold you. Because it's like, damn, bro, what if it's true? Well, I mean, what if it's not true? What if it is? You know what I'm saying? Like it just leaves a bad stigma on your name and your brand, man. So I don't know. I hope she just stays away from the BS. Stay focused on your craft, Miss Hustle. Shout out to Jazz. I'm looking forward to seeing you taking one more battle. I'm pretty sure whoever you about to battle is gonna be an impactful. You know what I mean? If it's Couture or some shit like that, bro, I'm outside. If you're battling Coffee, bro, I'm saying right now, if you're battling Coffee Brown or Couture on Homecoming 2, I'm outside. I'm outside. Now don't fucking make an announcement talking about Misfit and all this shit, bro. Y'all niggas need to stop with the Misfit shit, bro. Misfit don't battle no more. She's out of the fucking culture. She just left. You know what I'm saying? She wanted an astronomical amount of money, which I'm not nobody to tell her what she don't deserve. But it's like, my nigga, you ain't putting in no pain. You know what I'm saying? The last battle that I saw for Misfit that was crazy was the official battle. You know what I'm saying? And then I think she battled Farrah, I think, and that battle was cringy as hell. It's just like, bro, you're not putting in enough pain. And there's a lot of people that you could battle to really make a strong impact right now. Like, there's so much bags out here, bro. So many bags. You got so many different leagues. Shit, I just saw First Lady Flames versus Elijah verse on fucking We Go Hard. I didn't even know. I think that shit was going down Saturday. I don't know, bro. But shout out to Jazz, man. She's definitely right there. She's definitely right there, bro. She's definitely right there. Shout out to ARP, man. So ARP made a very interesting super chat to Verb. I believe Verb was on YouTube, and ARP put a super chat basically alluding to the fact announcements coming soon. So RBE is not done. Now, I don't know if this is like maybe a card for the Bricks, the new talent, because I do feel like they deserve a big card, like a card with a big matchup along, you know, with them on the card. But a lot of people are speculating it could be Blood, Sweat, and Tears, because that normally is around this time of the year. I hope it's not another max out. We done with the max outs, the Blue Room joints. Like, come on, let's not overdo it now. You know what I mean? There's a lot of other concepts and titles that we can do. You know what I'm saying? But I love the fact that we got URL outside. RBE's coming outside. Chrome 23 is supposed to come outside. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about Chrome. Who else? We got we got Smalley, you got Bullpen, you got Gates of the Garden, the Riot. Like, dog, it's so many leagues, so many people working. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love it. It gives us so much content. And it also puts money back into the culture. You know what I'm saying? So I love it, bro. I love it. You know what I mean? I'm all here for it, man. I really hope it's something crazy. I'd be even more crazy if it was like the same week as Homecoming 2. You know what I mean? Spice some shit up. You know what I'm saying? I would love it if it was that. You know what I mean? But shout out to ARP, the whole RBE. You know, I definitely got to tap in with some of those new bricks, because I want to know, man. I'm really trying to do more of a job is tapping into the new talent. You know, because the final exams, too, really motivated me to, like, really pay attention to the up-and-coming talent and really tap in with them and build that relationship now, because I see a lot of these guys being stars, bro. I see a lot of new talent that's being stars. So I'm definitely going to do more due diligence on that. But shout out to ARP. Oh, I can't forget this, man. So before I get into this next topic, I want to touch on Remy Ma. Shout out to Remy Ma. So when Easy the Block Captain battled Geechee Gotti, she alluded that she wants to do another card before the end of the year, an anniversary card. Because I think last year the anniversary card was like around November or December, I believe. Now, she put up a tweet basically saying, you know, Chrome 23 tournament. The tournament is back. Now, I haven't heard anything in the past couple weeks, but she put a couple names out there as far as to, you know, who do y'all want to see as far as somebody battling in the tournament? You know what I mean? So You know what I mean? I'm gonna pull it up real quick. You know what I mean? So I can give off a couple of names because I thought it was very interesting. But nonetheless, like, okay, you put that tweet out, but it's like we don't hear anything. You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard anything as far as names or, you know what I mean, like dates. You know, well, we heard the names, but you know, as far as like dates is what's coming up. So I'm just like, very interesting. But this tweet was October 24th. Okay, she said it's time for another Chrome 23 tournament. Who should it be? She said the last tournament you had Ehart, Chirac, Miss Miami, Yoshi G, Cedar Bree, Cheddar, 40 Bars, K Profit, Shayna Ashley, QB Black Diamond, Coco Cakes, Caution, Shice Raw, Bonnie Godiva, and C3 and Hazy. So I don't know, man. You know, you had C3, get the money. So what would y'all want to see? You know what I mean? I definitely want to see QB back in there because I felt like she got kind of robbed. I ain't gonna hold you, she got robbed. I would like Ehart back in there. I wouldn't mind C3 going back in the tournament. Shayna Ashley definitely. I would like to see Chirac. Who else? I would even like to see Coffee. I would like to see Coffee Brown get in a tournament or Jazz. You know what I'm saying? Like shake it up. Like throw some goats in there. Official. Let's see Official get in there. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see something like that. You know what I mean? But shout out to Remy Ma, man. Hopefully, we get some more announcements soon about the anniversary card and also about, the Chrome 23 card. You know what I mean? Because I feel like she's definitely made a huge mark in the battle rap culture, and she's filled the void for certain matchups that we probably never would have saw. And she stood up. She didn't fold. She didn't, crack under pressure. She kept it tall, and she's still here. So shout out to Remy Ma. Definitely looking forward to seeing what you're going to do with this tournament and the next coming cards. Now, I want to talk about boxing real quick, right? So shout out to Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. Now, I was reading a very interesting article. Now, it's no secret that Showtime pretty much stepped away from boxing. HBO did like a while ago, but Showtime was pretty much like the driving force as far as boxing, hosting live, boxing matchups and things of that nature. Now, you got PBC, Top Rank, you got what's the joint that they use for MMA? I forgot the name of it, but Donza, I think that's another streaming platform. I can't remember the name of it, but right now they're trying to find a home or a network that's going to broadcast these live pay-per-views. Okay. Now, I see Amazon trying to get into the space as well. I saw Apple's also trying to get into the space. A lot of these platforms have a big following already. They have subscribers, like the Amazon Prime. Then you got the Apple, subscribers that have the podcast, that have the Apple Music subscription. Now, a name that I saw that I didn't even think about that's interested and they're having conversations with is Netflix. Yes, Netflix is in talks right now to becoming the #1 platform for live boxing. Now, I don't know if it's going to be all of it, but for like the big matchups, like for example, like this rematch and other big fighters like Devontae Davis, Ryan Garcia, Canelo Alvarez. I see Pacquiao talking about coming back to boxing. You know what I'm saying? He wants to fight Tank. So these big matchups like this on Netflix, I think would be a huge cash cow. Bro, they've already upped the prices like 5 times. Okay. Then, they already have a huge subscription base. You know what I'm saying? They have their own app. It's perfect. I think it's perfect. It's a perfect marriage. I think they should do it. They should test run, with a couple of boxing matchups and see how well it does. Because it really cuts like, going online or going through a cable company and ordering a pay-per-view. It's like the URL TV. You know what I mean? Like with caffeine, it's like, all right, you want to watch a pay-per-view or you want to watch an event. Hey, if you're subscribed to this platform, you get a discount. But you still have to make a price. You still have to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? But you'll get it at a discount rate if you're subscribed or you have a subscription with Netflix per se. So I think it's a really dope dope idea, and I hope it goes through. I also saw an article on business. I think it was business.com. Netflix, I think in the next 3 to 4 years, they're trying to tap into the space where they're going to have restaurants and certain locations in the big major cities where they're going to kind of have it like a three course type of environment where you can come and get a nice, really good meal. You can have a area where you can lounge and just relax, a bar, music, and then they're also gonna have like a movie, kind of like a movie theater, but like a area where you can, watch some of the new Netflix shows or Netflix movies and things of that nature. I think it's a fucking incredible idea because they kind of have that out here in Maryland and DC. Like, I forgot the name of it, but there's a place that you can go to where you can play games, you can lounge, have a drink, just have a conversation, listen to some music, or you can go and like watch a movie and get a full 5-course meal. Top of the line customer service. I'm talking about they bring the full food to you while you in a nice comfortable chair. You know what I'm saying? You can order drinks from the chair, from the screen, like all that shit. You get a nice blanket, pillow, and you damn near fall asleep in the movie theater. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, I can see that happening and that bringing so much value to the company. Listen, I'm already about to buy some stocks. I ain't playing. I see where it's going. I see it, bro. I see it right now. And if they land this deal with boxing, yo, I can see more sports, coming to the Netflix platform. I can see it, bro. I'm telling you. And I would love like Ice Cube or the Big Three to get a deal with one of these big streaming platforms like Amazon, Apple, or Netflix, to kind of stream some of these live games that go on in the different states. I think that'd be super fire, but I just see it happening, and it's crazy how people, were so critical of URL coming up with this app. And me, I was a little bit upset as well. But I think more so with us, it's not really the app, it's the lack of consistency in marketing and promotion of the app. There's no excitement or no thrill to really drive you to the app and stay there. URL will have certain moments. There'll be certain battles that took place that were not on caffeine. You had to be in the building, and then we had to just anticipate and wait for it to drop on the app. But I feel like if they step up their game when it comes to the marketing and promotion and things of that nature, I think the app could definitely be like a Netflix. Absolutely. They're already kind of moving into that space as far as hosting other content on or licensing other content on the platform. So I definitely can see it happening. I definitely can, and boxing needs it, bro. Boxing needs a change. There's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of people saying they're not getting paid enough. I definitely can see something of this magnitude. If it's not Netflix, it could be Apple or Amazon. They need a home, bro. They need a home, and you have so many big networks from CBS, NBC, Fox, ESPN, there's a lot of platforms. I don't know if they have the magnitude to take on a big responsibility like boxing, but I think somebody like a Netflix definitely could do that. Definitely. So I'm definitely gonna be paying attention to that. Y'all definitely look into that. Do your own research on that as well. But that's what I read. That's what I'm hearing. Especially from a couple of the bloggers as well. That's what it's looking like for live sports content. But it's a lot, bro. One last thing I want to talk about here. Shout out to URL again. I want to touch on this Traffic 6 card that's coming up. Headline battle on the card is J4, not J400. Shout out to J400. Jada Nightwing. Jada Nightwing versus Geechee Gotti. How do y'all feel about that battle? How do y'all feel about that? I'm curious. I'm going to be honest. I think it's a trash headliner. I'm just going to keep it real. I see certain people saying Jada Nightwing is fire. Jada Nightwing is not fire, my nigga. The nigga's boring. He's boring. He's boring. He's not exciting. He'll have certain moments where he's funny, but it's just like, bro, he's not a headliner, my nigga. He's not. And going up against Geechee Gotti? Dog, this is a layup. Geechee's going to clear this nigga 3-0. Like, what are we doing? Like, no, bro. No. Oh, URL. And I like some of the battles on this card, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. But that one right there, trash. Trash, bro. Trash. And I don't like using strong words like that because I get it. There's a reason and there's a method behind everything. But this, bro, come on, man. Y'all could have did better with this, bro. Yeah, respectfully. Y'all could have did better with this. That's just my personal opinion. I feel like y'all could have did better with this as far as the main event. Now, Kid Slave versus Rum Nitty, box office. Box office. Fire. I love it. That should be the main event. I get it. You got Geechee Gotti on the card. It's damn near an EFB card because ain't nothing but EFB niggas on one particular side of the card. But if you're going to do something of that magnitude, bro, it has to make sense, in my opinion. It has to. You know what I'm saying? If you won't put on a card of that magnitude, bro, Rum Nitty, it's in Phoenix, Arizona. It only makes sense. And Rum Nitty is on a tear as far as battling. You already had a funny thing with the time limit with Rum Nitty with Foots. So I would think you would put Kid Slade and Rum Nitty as the main event. I think it's the main event. It's a bigger battle than Geechee Gotti and Jada Nightwing. I'm going to keep it real. But, you know what I mean? Let's go through it, man, because I wanted to just point those two things out because I was just very conflicted. So you got JC versus Authentic. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at this battle, per se. It's a good look for Authentic. I don't know what the fuck it does for JC, to be honest with you. JC, you real low on the bottom of this card, bro. Like, niggas just, I don't know, bro. I just don't like the way JC be getting handled, bro. But it's like, JC, you can't really blame the platform. You kind of got to blame JC, per se. But I don't know. Just me personally, I feel like he should be high on the card. But it's a great look for Authentic. I'm curious to see what he does. I've heard a lot about him, but I just haven't seen enough work, per se, to really, like, say he's stamped. I seen the 2-on-2 he did with Kid Slade, but for me, it just wasn't enough. So for me, I'm going with JC. Hansel versus Shotgun Suge. I ain't gonna hold you, Suge. You gotta get busy with this one, bro. You gotta get busy with this because niggas is saying, you on the bottom of the card, you going that easy, and you very critical. And if Hansel he ain't no problem, bro. Like, that nigga get busy. Hansel gets busy. I saw him against Eunice at the Riot. That battle was fire. Had 1,000 on the floor. I think he actually took the money too. So he get busy, bro. So don't go in there playing, man. I'm telling you, that boy get busy. But I don't know. The last couple performances I seen Suge, I wasn't really too impressed. I'm not gonna hold you. But I think I'm gonna go with Suge, though. I think Suge will get the victory. 2-1. Holmesy the God versus Real Name Brandon. It's okay. It's a very unorthodox matchup, style clash. I like Holmesy. I think Holmesy's a very underrated. He has a really great pen, bro. Him versus Marv 1, if you haven't seen that, it's a fire fucking battle, bro. Fire. Real Name Brandon is fire as well. He's been going for a little bit. I know he just battled Jay Mills, but I'm looking forward to seeing more from him on a consistent basis. But I would have to go with Holmesy the God with this, 2-1. Sheed Happens versus Danny Myers, fire. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the two. They both high energy bars. One can freestyle and rebuttal his ass off. The other one, very meticulous with his material. Very funny. Different flows, different pockets. This is gonna be a goodie, man. This might be battle of the night, but I have to go with Danny Myers 2-1. I just think, along with the written material, the delivery, and the rebuttals. If he's on his shit and he can really hit you with like 3-4 rebuttals each round, it's gonna be hard. Sheed, if you can't freestyle, I don't know if you can, but if you can't freestyle rebuttal, you in trouble. I'm gonna keep it real with you. You in trouble. You gotta have to have immaculate written material. You know what I'm saying? Like, immaculate. But yeah, I got Danny, man, 2-1. Kid Slade versus Rum Nitty, bro. This is probably definitely gonna be battle of the night, in my opinion. I don't know, bro. All I can say is classic. That's what I'm expecting, a classic. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect Kid Slade to lay down. Pause. I don't feel like Rum Nitty gonna lay down. I feel like Rum Nitty has a lot to say, a lot to prove. People, questioning his status as far as being one of them niggas because he taking too many battles. He's having debatables. They saying he losing. I don't know. Kid Slade, you know, fresh off the controversy, you know, with him, with his name, and him getting back to battling and being more comfortable being outside. He just had the crazy battle with Cortez. He had the 2-on-2 with Authentic against Sheeta Swervo. You know, he's doing his thing. I'm hearing, you know, besides the Nitty battle, he possibly has somebody else fight coming up too as well. He alluded to with Caps. So he's on his shit, bro. I gotta pick a winner. I can't do that. I like Kid Slade 2-1. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I just feel like the nigga's hungry. He's hungry. He sees the opportunity window. The culture's fucking with him again. The fans is fucking with him. He just has to show up. I feel like Kid Slade gonna get it 2-1. Geechee Gotti, Jada Nightwing, 3-0. Geechee Gotti. There's nothing else for me to elaborate. There's nothing for me to elaborate. You know how I feel about that battle. I already said it, so I ain't gonna go into it no more. But yeah, man. Action-packed week, man. I'm looking forward to what's going to happen in the next couple of days moving forward. Stay tuned. Make sure you guys follow me on all social media platforms at Ace is Working on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, all that good stuff. Make sure you guys subscribe to the podcast and leave me a comment in the section, bro. Let me know what you guys think about the podcast, what you love about it. You know what I mean? Leave me a rating, man. Leave me a rating. Shout out to the people that did. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys check out the website, DedicatedMediaLLC.com. Get your Dedication You t-shirts. They are fire. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that supported and copped. You know, I'm working, man. I got a lot of stuff coming up. You know, I got some dope merch coming for the holidays for everybody, you know, for the unisex, you know, for the males and females, you know what I'm saying? So I want to take care of the babies first. But, you know, this thing that we do here, man, nothing good happens overnight. It takes hard work. It takes dedication, man. You know me. I'm all about the dedication. It's your boy Cito. I'm signing out. Much love to everybody. I hope y'all have a wonderful week. Stay blessed. Stay blessed. Say that. Stay blessed. All right, it's your boy. I'm out. Peace. Dedication.